Swami, if you could help us understand in more detail duality thinking process, Swamiji. Like if the thinking process is having duality or if the lifestyle is having duality, what does it mean? How do we look at it and address it, Swamiji? Thank you.
When I say duality, always there is a constant fight between my viveka and my manomaya vijnanamaya kosha. There is always a fight. In fact, I remember in Odia language we have few people, especially I liked one Swamiji Baba called Abhirama Paramahamsa. So he had written a lot of bhajans in Odia language. So he tries to explain a lot of things in that. So I am presenting a little differently than what he said. The mind and viveka, you can use the word, the informations, emotions that we have, that manomaya kosha, and vijnanamaya kosha, where viveka is predominant, is a relationship like daughter-in-law and mother-in-law. They can never go together. And imagine if mother-in-law and daughter-in-law go together, disaster. It's an amazing thing to observe, okay? Seriously wrong with both mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. I'm not telling you jokes. They are not supposed to go together. I hope you all will agree with me. Not present day mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, okay? Because present day the problem is the lady was not a mother. So how can she will become mother-in-law? And this girl who has become she has not yet wife. How can she become daughter-in-law? I hope you understand the concept. So coming back, that how the mother-in-law tries to correct the daughter-in-law to align with the family lineage, even though she was not following properly earlier, okay? It's an amazing concept, which I have observed very carefully. But because of the fear of mother-in-law, daughter-in-law will be always on the toes. And because of that reason, daughter-in-law becomes good and well-behaved, disciplined, and also acceptable by everyone. But don't worry, mother-in-law gets bad name. That's another thing altogether. Let us not get into. In fact, we had ashram universal mother and ashram mother-in-law. We had one, okay? I'm not telling you jokes. Her real daughter-in-law, so nice, so good, you cannot believe it. Imagine when she was our mother-in-law, okay? Imagine what sort of mother-in-law she was for her own daughter-in-law. Coming back. So this mother-in-law, daughter-in-law concept, as you visualize, you can visualize, because you people don't have much reference, that's why you people are confused. Same thing also, my dual personality. So what is daughter-in-law? Daughter-in-law has more information, young, looks everything to do fast, conveniently, approaches shortcut, and always asks the logic. This is in short a daughter-in-law's job. What is mother-in-law? Outdated, experience, adamant that I know what is to be done. If not, my life is going to go over. You will pay for it. You will go through it. It's your baby. It is your family. But I cannot tolerate. But once in a while, even if you misunderstand, I will point out. That's why before becoming mother-in-law, the person has to be a mother first. If the person is not a mother, can never become mother-in-law. Impossible. So, how this conflict always happens in the house. So also, mind and viveka. In fact, I look at that house is good, where this mother-in-law and daughter-in-law conflict continues in a healthy way. If there is no conflict, both mother-in-law, daughter-in-law becomes friend, that house is a disaster. I cannot accept. If both of them become friendly, that's how that house will be a disaster. So there should be check and balance. Like, accelerator and brake. Imagine, brake joins with accelerator. What will happen? Hey, we need both. But sometimes what happens, mother-in-law are only brake, okay? They don't allow the accelerator to move. That's another painful thing. And of course, there are daughter-in-laws, they don't want the brake to exist. That is also equally dangerous. However, this mana and viveka, the mind and discriminative faculty, also together. Mind, what it does, whatever information gets, ever fresh, nothing to hold on to, looks for shortcut, doesn't want to remember the past learning, excited with near future. Let me get out, let me see. Whereas viveka analyzes, remembers old, visualizes future, remembering the society, does many things. So there is a conflict. And this conflict, when they don't join at all, they don't agree with each other at all, then that becomes a split personality or dual personality. If the mind subsides, surrenders to viveka, time to time, and tries to change certain things, tries to align with the viveka, then what happens? There will be no split personality. That's why all the psychologists, what they do, they support the mind to align the mind with the viveka. It's not that they just support. No. So their aim is to listen to the other party. So while listening to, they somehow make the person to understand, whatever you are thinking or you are doing is not aligned with the situation. Maybe you are right, equally others are right. You need to give benefit of doubt. So that means what? They allow the viveka to become stronger so that you again surrender to your viveka. So once a person starts surrendering to viveka, and this surrendering process is called resolving confusion, resolving conflict. And when in a given time in a day, if this merging takes place, surrendering takes place more and more, I am aligned with myself. So the alignment, self-alignment is nothing. Aligning my mind with my viveka. I would rather say surrendering my mind with viveka.